So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of Jordi Alba on the ball today, Peter. He'll be trying to link up the play both out wide and centrally. He really is such an integral part of this team.
Yeah, of course he is, and he'll be putting in a few teasing crosses as well, I imagine.
Yeah, and he's an extraordinary player, easily one of the best in his position.
He gets it ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
It's Pele! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Being shifted off it. Best. Can he get on the end of this?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Kane. Now he's got space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Best. Collar. Played back to the goalkeeper. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And this is Kane. Shot, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saliba. Ronaldinho going after that. It's Ronaldinho. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's superb. Always goals. Kane! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Yeah, here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Doué. Looking for the run. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar picks it up out wide. Chance for a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Vieira. Van Dijk. Ibrahimovic.
Brazil definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Casemiro. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Koller. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Doué. It's Neymar! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Cafu. Best. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Jordi Alba cuts out the pass. Thuram. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Pelé. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Can he get away here? Oh, some tackle that. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep...
Decent chance! Good effort first time.
Doué cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Cafu. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Figo. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. Good play. No margin for error there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Best. Cafu. Figo. Pinches it off him. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pelé. He's found a way through. Crosses it in. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up.
Oh, he's been caught napping! It's Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ibrahimovic. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That is good progress on the left. Doué is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
And he thumps it clear. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. It's a pretty loose pass. Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Nicely aimed pass. Ronaldinho.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Substituição em andamento.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Hakimi. And it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great vision. Mbappe! Neymar! Jordi Alba can get it clear. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Neymar is short. And it's Hakimi. He's had a shot!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
through. Ibrahimovic. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Neymar. And Dijk cuts it out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Marcelo. And it's Neymar. And Doué. It's a searching pass. Balls over the line, and it is a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Neymar plays it short. Neymar plays it across.
Os 2 minutos de
Cleared
acréscimo.
away. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's rising! Oh, that could be pivotal! Has he won it? He just might have won it! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight.
But that signals the very end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Brazil simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do you expect from him today, Nick?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision goals. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Guardiola. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a good ball out wide. And that is headed for the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Hakimi. And it's Gerrard. Olise. And it's Hakimi. Played to Casemiro. Doué. Doué! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Knocks it out wide. And it's pulled back. Gabriel can get it clear. And he's managed to get bullish header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And he's taking no chances there. Tries to play it through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. So what can they make of this? Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Oh, and the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Doué is offering a right smile there.
And it's been taken short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Brazil have their second corner now. Olise plays it short. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rivaldo quietly revving up. He's looking wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Haaland. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Jordi Alba is there, and he can get that clear. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Guardiola. Opts for safety. Guardiola. Shifted it to the flank. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a shade optimistic. Olise. Rivaldo. Ball's played through. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And it's turned away. Pass somewhat off target. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Alaba, cute ball now, how can he reach it? That is lovely. Guardiola. And it's Guardiola. There's the crossfield ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Brazil unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's destined for the flank. Olise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Haaland. Guardiola. Iniesta. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Alaba. Knocks it into space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Brazil choosing to make the first
Se va a
change.
realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Owen. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Brazil still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that has left him in a heap. It's come to nothing. Alaba. Ronaldinho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. There'll be
Chance! And there's a goal! Brazil are back in business! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
El dorsal 22.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
In with the challenge. Desai demonstrating his defensive quality there. Jordi Alba making good progress. Now, what about a counter-attack? And they're back on the ball again. Casemiro. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And no surprise, that's a booking. Brazil have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Brazil are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Alaba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Araujo. That's Guardiola. Oh, good spread. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now the breakaway. That's beautifully weighted. Ball is over the line. And it's Alaba. Ball's out once more. Now this could... Shot, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Mbappe with the short one. And he's gone backward here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give him some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 6, Xavi.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Se va a llevar a
Lots and
cabo
lots
un
of
cambio de
changes.
jugadores.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Played out towards the right wing. Turns back here, probably the best option. No, that's been intercepted. Xavi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Could be danger here. The ball has bounced loose now. Brazil moments now away from seeing this one out. Looking for options for movement. It's run loose here. And here's Rivaldo. Oh, shooting chance!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Fernandes. Bale. He's had a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
There is some activity
El
down on the
dorsal
touchline.
19.
It seems there's going to be a
Messi.
change.
Serán sustituidos por...
Well, they shouldn't be
el
dawdling at this
dorsal
stage.
18.
They need to get the ball in the
Ronaldinho.
mixer and
El
quickly.
dorsal 10.
Time added on 4 minutes. And it's Neymar. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Brazil have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Casemiro taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones del personal.